Hey,
Hey, how are we doing?
good evening, all.
Evening.
Evening.
Mark, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you, Tony.
Had you
Thanks for
nothing
inviting.
better to do on a Friday night?
Not really, no.
At least he's honest.
No, you don't have to be honest. You could tell a little white lie. Say, no, Tony, I was really looking forward to coming on here.
I could have been doing some more editing.
Yeah, that's what you said in the message. You said, Tony, where's the link? He says, oh,
Yeah.
we can do some more editing. What? Not to the videos that you'd sent? Was that the ones you were going to edit again?
No. Just some other
Oh,
work. Just some other work I've got to do.
more droning. You don't do much droning, do you?
No, not really.
Well, but the only person I know works was it
No, don't worry.
724 or 24/7?
No, I don't. That's a lie. It just
Well,
looks as if I do.
so
Yeah.
have you been busy this week?
Yeah, I've been down to Norfolk this week. I've been filming in Manchester for a company called Seal Films. Did 2 days for them. Back out with them on Tuesday, doing some early morning. Well, supposedly trying to get a sunrise, but we'll see on Tuesday. It looks nice next week anyway.
Yeah, the
This
whole week.
podcast's good, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
got.
I've got a nice roof takeoff point anyway, so it'll be Mavic 3.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's normally the Mini 4 Pro, but it'll be the Mavic 3, definitely.
Is it far from home?
No, it's only 20 minutes down the road.
That makes a change from some of the other jobs that you do.
Oh, it certainly is, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I got a silly question for you. So when I met you and Joe up there in Manchester, you actually had some time to fly for fun. Do you get to do that anymore?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh,
When I went down to Norfolk, I was like spotting all these churches on the way down. I was like, got to fly that, got to fly that. And it was unreal, really, because I did Norwich Cathedral while I was in Norwich, checked altitude angel, all's good. So I got the Mini 4 up, did a few shots, didn't do too much. And but there is a video on LinkedIn of that, a couple of shots of that in another church. But I went to another one and it was a temporary no-fly zone. And I thought, oh, great church that, but I didn't fly it anyway. And I did an old swing bridge in Kings Lynn on the
ooh.
way back. I saw it on the way there, and on the way back, I couldn't remember where the turning was. And then I just saw it, quickly swung in left, and then got the drone up. But the sun had gone in,
Oh,
so it's not very good.
no. You have to go
But
back for another date, so you will. Oh, hang on, pressing the wrong
yeah,
button.
so that's me hobby flying. When I'm out doing a job, if I spot something on the way or on the way back, I just get the drone up.
So where's the furthest afield you've gone then for your work-wise?
Cornwall,
Right.
Cornwall, Edinburgh, and Glasgow.
Wow. All in
Yeah,
one day?
Yeah.
no,
45p a mile.
yeah, no,
Oh,
no.
45
I
people.
keep what it used to be 4 or 5 years ago when I first started out. You could charge a lot of money for jobs. Now you can't.
Well, I guess now people are buying their drones themselves. I mean, all the estate agents here in the New Forest, you charge them 250, 350, whatever. Now they're all saying, "Oh, we've bought our own drone now."
Yeah, but there's another issue as well. You've got Bob the Builder out flying who'll do it for 50 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've got weekend warriors. You've got
That's them.
Facebook pilots that. But I have done a few jobs back end of last year. Clients have sort of contacted me and said, "Oh, could you have a look at this footage? Do you think this is right?" So I said, "Not really, no." I said, "How much did you get charged for that?" He said, £160. So he said, "How much would you charge me?" I said, £250. I said, "But it'd be better quality.
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, this guy turned up with a white shirt, a black tie, high vis, as if he was an actual pilot." He said
that one as well. You know, three bars.
Yeah, 3 bars. Yeah.
Morning, Captain.
Yeah. And the client was made up with the footage, but he said the drone was just like yours. And I said, well, they can have a drone just like mine, but if you don't know how to use the camera, you know, that's it. So, but I mean, there's just so many hobbyists now that are so good. It's just unbelievable. You know, when I see some of the footage that hobbyists produce, and I see professionals who do it as a job, or allegedly.
Yeah.
The hobbyists are actually better than the professionals.
I've recently seen a lot of videos for, I don't know, I won't mention names or where, but you look at it and you go, you've done absolutely zero editing. I mean, you've pressed record, you've gone off, you filmed it, you come around a circle, you know, hard right, hard left, hard up, and the camera lens goes up, I'll go down, and you think, and they get away with it as well. You know what I mean? It's like it's awful.
Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of videos for clients that I've got, and they've shown me old videos, and they've obviously got it on auto. And they sort of go down, and it's nice and bright or dark, and then they gimbal up, and it just blows out.
Blows it out.
You know, so yeah, it's a flying camera at the end of the day. You know,
which is fine as long as you know how to use it.
Yeah.
Or turn it on.
Yeah.
No, we've all been there, but come on.
Yeah,
I mean,
or press the record button.
Let's admit to it. Where you've taken off, you think you've got the master shot, you get back, you press record.
What about being in North Wales and forgetting to put your SD card in? I did with the Mini 2. I had the Mini 2, and I forgot to put the SD card in, and it actually saved it somehow to my iPhone. And I got away with it just with a couple of clips I needed.
I don't know about you, but I'm one of these people. I have backup. So I've got backup SD cards, backup this. If I turn up with something missing, I mean, so in my glove compartment, I've got bits and bobs that stay there, never get used, but I know they're there, sort of thing.
Yeah, you've got to do that. Yeah. Especially when you get older and you forget things.
Especially my age, or Tony's age. Tony's the worst one. I have to look after him every time we go out. Look after him, right?
It's a pity you didn't look after me the other night and told me, Tony, did you put the right photographs on?
That was never my. You have one job only, mate, and you cop that up.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we show some of Mark's videos?
Yes,
Mark,
please. Yes.
Mark, I'm going to show the first one is Tamworth. Would you like to give a little Tamworth? Is that anything to do with your T-shirt?
No, that's Kent Faith. That.
Oh, I'll come back to that one in a minute then.
Tamworth starts with T.
No, I know what I meant. So I'll put this on and you can tell us about it when it's finished. It's 58 seconds long, so it's a bit longer than me. Wow. That one's not local, is it?
That was in Tamworth.
So
yeah, I did 4 roofs in a day that day.
So that
photographs and videos. I did 4. I did one in Huxley, Birmingham, one in Tamworth, one in Willenhall, and one in Bicester. I always say Bicester, but it's
Bicester. That means you had to pass us.
Yeah.
So were they all for the one company, or were they for different companies?
Yeah, all for the same company. Yeah, CNN Roofing. I've been working with Craig for 16 months now, and I do actually every roof. And he wanted to update his website with new images, videos, and everything. And he started putting videos up on LinkedIn, etc. And I said to him, well, for a bit of a testimonial, what's it done for your business? And he said, it has increased it 300% sales. Wow. Getting projects awarded. He said, aerial photography is just like next level. But the thing is, a lot of roofers now, I see on LinkedIn, put videos up, and I just think they are poor. One of the Drone Show live crew could go and do a better job than that. We
won't get it. That one that we just watched. So how many times have you had? So they've done the start, you've done some of the middle and the end. How many visits do you have to do for something like that?
Just normally 2 or 3 visits. If it's just an overclad, I do 2 visits. But if it's a bit more involved, I get up on the roof with me, mirrorless camera and take some close-up shots, to get sort of a more long form video rather than just a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That music that you add to, do they keep the music on it when they use the videos?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean, he likes sort of rock tracks that are put on. They're not very corporate like, are they? But he likes them, and it's surprising. It's all about the edit and the music at the end of the day.
That's pretty cool. So it is. I know you did say 3 or 4 visits. That so how long does the editing take you for that one job?
Oh, to do that, probably about 15 minutes.
What, in the back of the car?
Yeah.
No, that's me, I think.
Yeah.
That's me.
To do a roof video, it takes me about 15 minutes.
I guess if you do enough of them every single time, you know what to film, how to film, what angle. Therefore, when you do your edits, it's like whenever we go, when me and Tony go out and do something, it's all about preparation. We'll go somewhere. I know what I've got to do, where I'm going to film, I know how I'm going to do it.
You just get the moves in your head that you've got to actually get. He likes where I do the sort of top down and twirl up, and then sort of transition to the roof being done.
That's Tony's favourite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Top down Tony.
TDT, not touchdown as Patrick called me.
Yeah.
he just twirls in the car park waiting. It was like, ooh, go round.
Get lost. That because I suppose it's easier because all those jobs that you do for that same man, I suppose he's quite happy with all the same type of footage.
Yeah. I mean, I try and sort of mix it up a bit sometimes and do something a little bit different. We've got, different things planned for future roofs, but it's all weather dependent. And sometimes the guys go on to do the roof and I can't go and actually film it because the weather's not right.
Yeah.
So I get to miss the beginning, when they're cleaning the roof off and that. But I've done some. I did one in Bridgewater. That was an asbestos roof. And the one in Cornwall was an asbestos roof, and they stripped all the asbestos off. So when you're filming, you have to make sure the health and safety protocol is in place, because if it's not, you don't want to be putting that video out there.
I guess put it in writing. You put it in video, so they can just use it against you or them.
Yeah. Well, you get the Karens in the roofing industry as well. They'll pick up on that. Oh, that piece of scaffolding there wasn't right, or something. You know.
To be fair, you'll get that in any industry, anywhere else. You put it on any sort of public social media platform, you're going to get someone somewhere going to just bleep about it.
Yeah,
it's bad enough. It's bad enough our own industry going to put footage around and people bleep about it. You know, you didn't get visual line of sight. You ain't got the. Oh my god! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did a council job a couple of years ago for Reading Council. It was a new leisure centre was being built, and it was in the summertime, so it was. And the one thing they said was, Tony, please don't show anybody without any high vis or any white caps, as in the hard hats. He puts the drone up. And there's this big bloke, and he's 6'6". Well, everybody's 6'6" to me, but he had nothing on. He was built like a tank, and I thought, I'm not going to tell him to put his top on. And she says, can you edit him out, Tony? I says, yes. Because she didn't want to go and say to him, put your hard hat on, or thinking, yeah, it doesn't look very good. But no, so many different things. I'm going to put this on. This is the iconic Manchester buildings. This first building, the round one, is it new?
No, it's a library. It's been there since before I was born. It's been there a lot of years.
1940s then. It's been since then.
A lot of years.
It looks pretty good next door, does, for an old building.
It's the build. Some of the buildings in Manchester, the iconic buildings, are stunning.
Yeah,
you know, every time I go, like, you get different sort of light, and if you get the right light, they can just look amazing. That was 7 o'clock in the morning. That was doing this job for this Manchester Film Company. That was 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was just I filmed it with a Mini 4, and I filmed it in D-Log-M. I don't normally film in D-Log-M personally, but this guy wanted it in D-Log-M, so I did it in D-Log-M, and the color grading was. I only had to do a minute bit, but it just looks great.
I'll put it on, and then we can have a chat about it.
Ooh. Lovely video, mate. Question for the panel. You're fully aware about the London being difficult and closed down on the no-fly zones. How bad is it now in Manchester? There's a couple of comments that said that Manchester's now becoming quite congested and closing down. How do you find how you find that out there?
It's absolutely fine, Manchester. If you want to fly, if you're working for film companies, they normally have to get permission from Film Manchester or whoever it is, the money-making machine. that gets permission off the councils. But if you've got a roof takeoff point, you don't need to do it. But with the Mini 4 Pro, I that's what
to me, I mean, what's your view on this? I mean, you obviously there's quite a few drones out there, but my first ever drone 18 months ago was a Mini Pro 4, and it's been the absolute delight, workhorse, never faulted. I know the Mavic 3 is very good, and it does work very well. But if you're doing roofing, what you're doing, do you always is your go-to drone going to be the Pro 4?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. The Mini Pro 4, I think I paid £1,000 for that. 2 years ago, and that has just earned its keep in the first week. And I've just earned so much money with that. The Mavic 3 comes out now and again. I love flying it, but and for your operational authorization, you have to get so many hours in. And I'm not putting my Mini 4 Pro in my operational authorization because you're under all them rules then. So I just fly it under A2 CFC and, my insurance and that. And clients I've worked for, they have even Liam Gallagher. When I filmed Liam Gallagher on top of the Midland Hotel, I had the Mini 2 Pro. When I did that for Liam Gallagher, the Mini 2. And they also had a drone, a big quadcopter with 8 arms on it, carrying a big Arri camera. And my footage was still in the video. And Liam Gallagher was like made up that there was this little drone. And I actually got a picture with him holding the drone. And actually sold that drone. I should have got him to sign it because I got a fortune for it. But there's supposed to be 2026. There's supposed to be updated things, with all the different classes of drones. And I'd like to see the Mavic 3, with a class that you can actually fly closer and not have this 30 meters takeoff and landing, even with an operational authorization, because it's crazy. They're so safe. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, me and Tony did the carnivals, and we were very regulated by the police, and we had to take off at the fire station, police, and all these sort of things. But it was safer than the bloody Pro 4 and other bits and bobs, and it just sits there, doesn't move. It's solid as a rock, and the quality of the footage is just superb.
Well, when I did that behind me, that hotel, that was the gusts were 40.3 miles per hour. I checked it on air data. I could send you the thing, and the Mavic 3 was like that, flying round. And then I got the Mini out to film around the actual Rolls Royce, and it was bobbing up and down like this. And I filmed at 50 frames per second and just stabilized it, and it looks as if there was no wind at all. Unbelievable.
I mean, there are, as you know, I'm not trying to teach you a suck case, but there are situations where you get a lot of wobble with bits and bobs. But I mean, Premiere Pro has a feature now where you can highlight the area and it'll take out the wobble for you.
No, I would disagree with Premiere Pro. I was with Premiere Pro for 3 years, and I used Filmora before that, and I've gone back to Filmora now. That cost me £50 a month, Premiere Pro. Filmora 14 with the upgrade, you get the music, transitions, so many effects. It's unbelievable. I pay £19 a month, and I was paying for Epidemic Sound.
Yeah.
£21, and then Premiere Pro. So it was £70, £80, and now I pay £19 a month. And Filmora 14 for stabilizing it, your footage and that is just second to none. And it's got loads of AI stuff as well. Unbelievable.
It's all money nowadays.
Yeah.
this thing that I use, StreamYard. So when I started using this, 40 quid. And I didn't mind it. 40 quid, give me all the bells and whistles. And they come back and they said, we're putting your prices up. They doubled the price.
Did they?
In one shot, they doubled all the price. And they don't give you any... You can use the free stuff on it, but the free stuff's not the best. That's me being polite. But it's just bonkers.
It must be aligned with the CAA then.
Well, yeah, pay them for doing nothing, but I can't say that anyway. But also that Epidemic Sound, I was paying a fortune for that. Now I'm thinking, I'm not paying for this anymore. I just thought that's too much money for what it was. But everything's money. What we got next? We have. Ooh, I like this one. Is this one of your Is this the services? Are you still doing these regularly, or just when they're built?
No, but I've done it. I did it for a roofing company. The first video I did, the company who were doing the actual construction there saw the video, contacted me and said, could you come and do a video for us? So I said, yep. So off I went and did a video for them. Had to go back twice because of the weather. But it's Rotherham, so it's like an hour away, so it's not too bad really.
Well, not too bad. I'll put it on here. 2 secs. Mini 4?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's brilliant, so it is. It's just steady as a rock. Was it, I know you said the weather, but was that tarmac wet? Because it looked very, I know it's new, but it looked very clean.
Yeah, the first time I went and did it, they said, oh, can you edit all the marks out on the concrete? I went, no, it's too much concrete. And so I had to go back and do it again. And he said, you've got to go back on this day. And that was the day. But I'd been in between and had a beautiful day. And he said, no, we need to get all this in. So I had to go back again. So that was the final result, that one. And it
just going back to your drones. If the Mini 5 comes out this year, you gonna get it?
Absolutely.
Yep, me too.
Well, I know you said you're
don't tell Liz.
Oh, okay. I won't text her later then. She always texts me good night, so I won't say anything. So
I don't know what they'll actually do. I think the jump from the Mini 2 to the Mini 3 was a good jump. I could tell the difference. The Mini 3 to the Mini 4, even though it was the same camera and same sort of spec, I don't know what DJI did, but I can get better images and better video footage with the Mini 4. You know, it's
the only thing I can see different is the sensors on it and the night mode camera.
Yeah, I don't tend to use the night mode camera, to be quite honest.
Oh, I like my night mode on my Mavic 3, but
oh yeah, on the Mavic 3, yeah. But the night mode on the Mini 4 Pro, I wouldn't say it was a game changer. But the Mavic 3 is just absolutely awesome. It really is. You know, even the 7x zoom on it, it's just awesome. Great drone, but you're restricted with it. You know, and that's the problem. So
you know, it's really funny because you were saying about the 7x zoom. So 2 or 3 summers ago, I live above Reading Festival, and I always go down and capture when them building it and when them taking it down and flying over when all the nice people leave all the mess. But one morning I was up there because I went for sunrise, and I used that 7x zoom all the way into the skyline of London, and all these people said, "You've edited it. That is not London." And I'm thinking, it is. You can see the silhouettes basically of the buildings. You can make out what they are. And they said that, and there's so many people, and they said, "Nope, you've edited it." And because you know when you do the zoom in, when you go from 4 to 7, it jumps.
Yeah.
And they said, "Well, you've edited it there because we can see where it's changed now." I'm trying to explain to somebody that doesn't know anything about drones about the zoom in and zoom out.
But don't argue with stupid people. I told you before about it, mate.
I'm still talking to you. But no, I definitely want the Mini 5 when it comes out. But that services is that the same that's not the same company that you did all the charging points for the service stations last year?
No, different company. Yeah.
So would you say you get most of your business through LinkedIn?
No, I've only been looking on LinkedIn maybe over the last 12 months.
Right.
Most of my stuff is because I'm pretty on my website, Google, rank on the first page. I do get a bit from Google, but not as much as I would like. It's all word of mouth, to be honest. People either see me work on YouTube. I mean, there's a company in London who's just bought a load of my footage off YouTube. So putting your footage on YouTube, you know, videos and that, it was the Manchester Town Hall ones, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for somebody to come on and buy our Wednesday night shows.
Netflix.
So get a series, please. Series 1.
Yeah. Netflix. Yeah, I'll be a Prince Harry or Meghan Merkel. I don't think I'll be a Meghan Merkel.
Yeah.
No. So have you any big stuff? Can you tell us? Have you any big stuff lined up?
No, I do you know something? I go from week to week, and I just think sometimes, I've got no work in, and then suddenly I'm so busy. I wouldn't like to tell you how much I've earned this month, and I've worked probably 5 days, and I earn more now than I did when I was full time, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So today somebody phoned me. I did that hotel that's behind me. Somebody from the hotel recommended me to someone else, and I'm doing a roof in Oldham on Sunday. Then I've got another one in Trafford Park, and I'm out with Seal Films again on Tuesday in Manchester, flying off a rooftop. And then after then, I've got nothing, but I don't panic anymore. I used to panic that I've got no work, but it all seems to just come in. So, and it's all about content, putting content out there. Content is king, without a shadow of a doubt.
Do you sell your content on other platforms like Pond3?
Mark sells his pictures.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, you know, I put all my footage and photography on Adobe and so on. So the majority of my purchases is like Stonehenge by all the Americans or Durdle Door. So I can have an income stream from those platforms. Do you do the same sort of thing?
No, I used to be on a platform which was I think it was in Sweden actually. The guy used to be on LinkedIn, and so we used to put them up. Anyway, I think I earned 17 euros, and they said, oh, we'll pay that into your bank account. I said, look, keep it, buy you and your missus a bottle of wine for Christmas. I said, I don't want it.
Oh, bloody hell.
But yeah, I mean, there's loads of websites you can put stuff on. It's too much work for little return, to be honest. If people will contact you, I know loads of people have been contacted, said, oh, I've seen your video, could we buy some clips off you? Yeah, I mean, I've done so many for Manchester companies, you know, for website headers. They bought, you know, 1 or 2 clips off me, and they said, oh, could you just put them 3 clips together in a video? I said, yeah. So when you're getting 350, 450, 350 to 400 pounds for just putting them clips together. Yeah.
That's hard work.
Ka-ching.
The creativity of that, mate.
Yeah. 5 minutes to just throw a couple of clips together. No music, nothing. You know, so yeah, it's good.
Can't complain
It's
about
nice
that. Do you know, this video I'm going to put on, when I put it on, I forgot to read what it said, and I'm looking, I'm thinking, what's all them chairs out there for? What's that? And then the penny dropped when I read the title of it. I'm going to put this last one on now. Saddleworth Hotel. Is this a chain or is this a one-off hotel?
It's a family-owned hotel. They're such lovely people, and it's probably one of the best wedding venues. If you've seen on LinkedIn, the Pergola, the young girl who is the owner's daughter was playing a harp. She plays piano as well, and she played when I was flying around the piano with the Mini 4 inside. She was playing Bohemian Rhapsody, and they said, did you get all that? So I went, no, it don't record sound. So they've asked me to go back as another job and record her actually playing the harp and record the sound. I said, I'll bring all my sound gear with me.
Was it a Neo?
No, he's not for that. He said buy a Neo.
Buy a Neo?
Yeah, it'll record everything as you're flying.
Yeah.
Does it record sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
So basically, the software, the Neo, will know the sound of the motors, and it will delete. So you have it right next to you, and you're talking away. All right. For you, it's like recording nothing. Brilliant. It's really good. Yeah, but I wouldn't put it next to your harp. I'm not sure your harpist would be happy with the Neo next to her, screaming in her ear.
Yeah.
I don't think it's. I don't actually think it's that loud, because when we were walking along outside, now it's not like Jackie's Avatars.
Yeah.
The Avata one, yeah.
I bought the DJI mini mics, and I saw an advertisement They're so tiny. And I saw an advertisement with a guy with a hair dryer, and he's got this hair dryer going, and you can't hear it when he's talking.
Yeah,
Wow.
good.
Wow. But
Yeah.
I need to test them out a bit more because I don't trust them. I like my Rode Wireless Goes.
Oh yeah, I've got a set of 3 of those. They're good as well. They're good. They're good.
I've charged my mic up for tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'll probably forget to put it. Oh, sorry, I'm going to put that video on. Oh, this is pretty cool. If I wasn't married, I'd be going here to get married. Ooh.
Nice video, my friend. Do you actually have you filmed any weddings at all?
Yeah, I've done lots of weddings. I did 2 in
Italy.
2 in Italy, 2023. Back to back in Italy, Abruzzo, and then we went to Tuscany. I don't know.
Didn't you were over there, you and Joe, for a fortnight or something, doing all sorts of stuff?
2 weeks in Italy.
Yeah.
What a job.
Fully paid to come out there, paid to do all the jobs as well.
What a job that was. Yeah. Working in, actually one day I made a bit of a mistake. We were filming.
You came home.
All the people were walking down to the like the venue where they got fed, like from this bar by the pool, and I had the drone up, but I also had, so when you're doing weddings, you sort of camera drone, and so the drone was up, and it was 38 degrees, and you get a bit jaded, and Joe said to me, "Come on, let's go and get a drink." So I said, "Right, okay." So we walked off and we got a drink. Anyway, so I was packing all my stuff away, like, I put the controller in, and I just went, "Where's my drone?" So I've got the controller out, switched it back on. Anyway, it did return to home anyway. It returned to home where I took off. I forgot about the drone.
Jeez, and that's before a drink.
So yeah, that was before a drink. But under pressure like that, you can do such stupid things, But no, nobody was harmed in the making of that wedding film.
When people watch this back over the coming days, coming weeks, and they want to get into more of a commercial role within drones itself, what are the sort of top 3, 4, 5 recommendations would you do to tell them to go, right, if you think about doing it from going from in a hobbyist into the commercial side of it, what would be your top tips?
Don't tips. I never particularly give anybody any top tips. You've got to do it yourself. It's all about.
I realise that, but is there any sort of thing you say, well, avoid that and do this?
Well, no, content is king. Putting content out there, whether it's hobbyist content or commercial content, it's all about, sort of building your brand. I mean, I've been going like 5 years this year. I've got 129 5-star reviews on Google. I'm a stickler for that because they don't get the footage till they give me a review. And so I've got 129 5-star reviews now. So people look at that on Google. So, yeah, I don't really know. There's no easy fix to it, but I just see some hobbyists, that come on Drone Show Live, Albion Drone and that. I just think, do such amazing stuff. And they should be, sort of using that to start a business, because people just like it. You just got to get the right market, put it in the right sort of places.
You have to keep plugging away as well.
You just got to keep. It's hard work. You've got to be passionate about it. And I'm 70 years old this year.
Liar.
And I just feel as if I'm only just starting. I've just started another company up, which is manchesterweddingfilms.co.uk. And I've been building a website this morning because I've done weddings in Italy. I've done loads in the UK. Arley Hall was my first one I ever did in Cheshire. I was looking back at that today and I was thinking, that footage is absolutely crap. When you look at your old footage,
everyone's critical, aren't they? You are.
When you look at your old footage, like, it's because the drones have actually got better and better. So, yeah.
No more pop videos?
Yeah, I've got 2 pop videos to do. A guy I met in Manchester, just doing my street photography. He was actually a recording artist, and he said, "Could you do a video?" I certainly can. So I'm heading out to do one for him. I'm doing one at the end of May, which is like what do you call it? Where it's like a private gig. I can't think what you call it. Where there's only a few people invited.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's to release a new single. So I've been invited to film that. Well, I've done that rock group. Like I've done 4 videos with them now. And
yeah, because I can remember the one with the helicopter.
Oh, that rap video. That was just like the worst. I got Joe to work with me on that, and Joe said, "I'll never work with you again on one of them." He had 2 helicopters, about 6 Lamborghinis, and all he could smell was wacky backy. And they were just drinking out of, what do they call them things where you put whiskey, those
flasks,
yeah, and I've actually got a shot. I put it on LinkedIn. He got out the helicopter and I was filming him in the helicopter, and I had my camera back to front filming him, and he had this like gimp mask. He had a balaclava on. You couldn't see his mouth, and I had to edit the video. Do you know when you do like lip sync, but when you can't see his lips, like, and he said, "You've not done it right." And I said, "Well, you had a horse's nose bag on, feeding bag, I said I couldn't see your lips." So he said, "It's the hand movement." So I had to learn, not, what do you call it for the deaf?
Sign language.
Sign language, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to learn the sign language when he said brown skinned boy from the West. So I had to link it up to all that, and it was like
YMCA.
yeah. So I was like 9 edits in, and I was like, and he asked me to do another video for him. I went, no, I don't think I'll do another video for you. I'm sorry.
You should have given Joe's phone number.
It was great. It was good. No, we enjoyed it. It was a good laugh. It was a nice day, but you know, there was guys going around big gold rings, and as he got out this helicopter, I just did a panning shot with my gimbal. I said, right, I'm going to come round here now, and he was off his head. He got in this big red Lamborghini. I put it on LinkedIn, and he actually run me over. As I was panning round, he put his foot down. It was automatic, and he runs straight.
Was that in the video?
Yeah, got it on video. Yeah.
You need bloody danger money to go out with you, Mark.
Yeah.
Bloody
so I wasn't very happy about that, but the guy who owned the actual airbase where we were doing it was going to call the police to actually get them all taken off there. It was that bad. It was that bad.
I've got another question for you. Did it actually get in the charts?
No, he thought he was gonna. What he did, he robbed the NatWest Bank. This is what the rap was all about. He robbed the NatWest Bank once, and then he went back a month later and tried to rob the same bank, and he got caught.
Jeez.
And he said to me, "Oh, can we put a thing, the NatWest logo on the video on that?" I said, "No." I said, I've been with the NatWest Bank 34 years. I said, so I'm just not impressed. I said, in fact, I don't even like the music. So
I only watched the video because I knew that it was your your content. As for the rest, I thought, there's no way I'd watch something like that.
I know. Remember you saying about the music? Yeah, it's not my style of music. It was dreadful, to be fair. And he thought he was going to be like, he got 7 years in prison. He thought he was going to be, you know, straight up the charts on YouTube, get loads of hits and that, you know, and
yeah.
No, it never went anywhere.
It's funny because some of the younger, they live in cuckoo land, so they do. They think, oh,
but it's all good fun.
Yeah, we got you a job out of it, so it did. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
but no, so you got any more of the roofing stuff to do? Because who is the t-shirt? Who is on your t-shirt?
Oh, that's Kent Faith. I got a sponsorship off them, Kent Faith, who do all the camera gear and that. I mean, they've got an amazing sort of selection of camera gear. I've got UV filters off them. I got a carbon fiber tripod off them. I had to do a little video for them. I got a bag off them, and they just keep throwing stuff at me, and they keep asking me, "Can we send you this? Can you do a little video?" And I said, "No, I don't want to do any more."
You ain't got the time to do it all.
It's hard work, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, there's lots of companies that have contacted me and asked me to, you know, sort of ply their goods as such in my videos, and I don't tend to bother, to be honest.
No, because you get used to it's like I fly my Mavic 3, my Mini 3. I don't think I could fly anything else.
Now, if DJI want to sort of supply me with a Mini 5 Pro,
yes, please.
I'll say yes, please. Yeah, definitely.
I'm definitely going to get Mini 5 when it comes out.
Yeah. So I hope DJI are listening, because you can send it to me.
Yes, but send it to Tony first.
or a Mavic 4 maybe, but I'll never use it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mark, thank you for tonight. I know you're a busy man, but I really appreciate you coming on here. I appreciate you watching us on Wednesday nights as well.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Yep, no, anytime. Brilliant stuff. Really nice to watch all those videos as well and get information. Hopefully it helps other people as well. John, would you like to finish with anything?
Yes, I would actually. We haven't asked this. We should ask at the very beginning. Favorite place to fly and where you would like to fly.
Favorite place, Italy, definitely, 100%.
Yeah. And if you get a plane, if you get a flight now, where would you go? Somewhere different that you haven't been to that you want to go to?
Probably, I can't think what it's called now. Bali.
Yeah. Okay.
Bali, yeah, definitely, 100%.
It's funny.
Well, thank you for your time. We really appreciate it, Mark. I know that you are a big supporter of this organisation here, so I do appreciate that moving forward. So thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mark, can't thank you enough. Really enjoy all of your content as well. Please, when we finish the show, we'll put the links on to Mark's channel. If you haven't subbed to him, why not? And please go and check out his stuff. Those videos, go and check them out in 4K as well, especially at Wedding Venue. That's awesome. We will see you on Wednesday night, because Wednesday night, we're all going for a swim.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We got 13 videos all over water. And you ain't going to believe.
Jackie will be pleased.
She's in there. Shit, hers is the second video.
It's a puddle. It's a puddle.
It's a very nice puddle. But we won't say any. We won't say how the video ended, but we will see you on Wednesday. Yeah, we'll see everybody on Wednesday. Have a good weekend. Please get out and fly, because the weather's going to be awesome. We will see you
Mark.
Wednesday.
Much appreciated.
Really appreciate it.
John.
Thank you, young man.
Thanks, Tony.
Awesome.